Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Brian from USA.Patriot.card. On this Good Friday, that I am not at school, I am home in my office with my cards, ready to talk some recent sales and recent purchases with you guys. I'll make this as short as possible. Been on a Bobby Witt Jr. selling spree actually lately, but managed to take all my sales off of eBay, which is never an easy feat. Sometimes you got to massage it a little bit and gain trust, which I was able to do. Had a guy reach out on eBay, had to massage him a little bit, take it off of eBay. He ended up being interested in the Atomic PSA 10 auto and my remaining BGS 95 blue. Here they are pictured. So I moved both of these together off of eBay and I saved, wait for it, $1,000 in eBay fees. That's right. So, man, sometimes it's amazing how much eBay is taking from us. If I was eBay, I would consider, instead of ultimately, by the time taxes are factored in and then the 12.5% eBay fees that they take, by the time all that's said and done, they end up eating 15% of your sale. And if you got a pretty big sale, and you're just a lonely seller like me, right? You're not DC87, you're not Probstein, you don't have these like sweetheart deals worked out where your final fees are lower. No, I'm getting beat up 15% every single time. So instead of doing that, eBay, consider maybe lowering your fees to 5%. A little higher than PayPal still, but within a range where buyers and sellers will be comfortable staying on eBay. And don't make us do this dance of connecting our Instagram handles and our eBay handles and trying to take business off your platform. We like eBay. We just don't want to, first of all, these cards aren't meant to be taxed over and over and over and over. If you've got a $5,000 card and it changes hand 10 times and the tax rate's 6%, that's $300 every time it changes hands, times 10 times, that's $3,000. Now it's approaching like the actual value of the card. And correct me if I'm wrong, but tax codes and tax laws were written so that like things that, I think it was, you're supposed to only pay tax on things once. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're supposed to pay it every freaking time that you move it. But geez Louise, these taxes are insane. Then you add the 15%. eBay's gobbling up and it's not sustainable. So we have to get creative. We have to take stuff off of eBay. If you just cut it in half, take 7.5%, and maybe still, I think you would do better because people would do more business on eBay than as it currently stands. Anyway, I was able to move both of those bobbies. So of course, as you know, with me, whenever I move something of significance, I start to window shop a little bit, right? So let me show you a couple of things that I window shopped. How about this 2018, gorgeous Panini Prism World Cup Blue, Kylian Mbappe. It's a Gem Mint 10 Plus. It's his rookie. It's with France. It's color match. It's gorgeous. It's soccer. I'm not into soccer. He's 25, widely considered to be the best young player in the world. So I took a shot. It was an eBay auction. Ended up being about 150 shy of the final price. Now who knows if I would have really went to battle for this card, how high it would have gotten. But as it stands, it was $800 or $900 over the last comp. So I don't know if it was being shilled. I don't know. But I didn't win it. I would love to own that card, but I don't. Moving right along, this one. I'm not a big Panini 1-in-1 guy. I try to stick to the main, card sets. But what's not to love about this Jalen Green laundry patch, laundry tag, on-card auto, 1 of 1, still sealed. It was a cool card that I thought about grabbing, but his market is just insane right now. Luckily, I got in on a few of his bigger cards before he made this insane jump. So if you haven't been paying attention, here's what has happened with the Jalen Green situation. He's a high volume scorer, right? But he's electric and he's a damn good basketball player. But the Rockets have Ime Udoka as their coach, solid coach. They have Alperen Sengun, the center that was a surprise think he was a second round pick. Maybe he was a late first pick, but he was a surprise either way. Like, all of a sudden, they're like, holy crap, this is a really good center we have in Alperen Sengun. So much so that they decided they were going to run their offense through Alperen. And they made Jalen Green available at the trade deadline because they essentially figured that he could not play within the system with, with Alperen Sengun. And so they offered him to Brooklyn, and I think they offered 2 first rounds and Jalen Green from Mikal Bridges. Brooklyn said, no, thank you. Alperen gets hurt. Alperen's out for the year. Jalen is uncuffed, and he's allowed to be who he is, and he has been on the greatest stretch of his career. The Rockets, as it stands, have won 11 games in a row. They've closed the gap with the Warriors for that final play-in spot to 1 game. So I am here for all of it. And he's arguably the hottest player. I'll say that. Hottest player in basketball right now. I haven't checked his card market lately, like on his silvers or some of his basic cards. I know this card here did way more than I thought it would. I think it got up to 2K plus, which was well beyond where I wanted to be on it. But it was just a cool card. If you check my videos, if you follow my channel, you'll notice a couple of videos back, I did have a video asking, is Jalen Green a buy? And if you're a flipper, I think if you would have got in then, you could get out now and make some money. I'm not a flipper so much as a collector, so I'm just happy to have those cards. Moving along, I did purchase this. So I've really thinned out the Bobby collection. And when I sold the first PSA 10 blue and the BGS 9.5 blue, I went shopping, and I did manage to get this Caitlin Clark refractor. It's sitting at my Ship My Cards right now, which I saved about $100 on taxes doing it that way. But I say that just to say that buying Caitlin Clark started making me look at other female college basketball players, and followed this Juju Watkins refractor auto for a little bit, and it ended up going for around $450. Wasn't sure if that was a good price or not. I know right now with the tournament going and with USC and Iowa both in the tournament still, it's not the greatest time value-wise to be picking up these cards. But let me tell you something about women's college basketball. It is by far more compelling than men's college basketball. Not better, not a better product. I'm not going there, but it's more compelling, and it's a good watch. The men at this point, men's college basketball, the players are in for 1 year and they're gone. And so you can't really develop any real rivalry. You can't know the players beyond one and done. And half of the best players go into the G League. So you're left with the women who stay there for all 4 years. They really build a following. They build a true rivalry with, their rivals. And if you look at LSU, South Carolina, Iowa, USC, Texas, I mean, these are just some really good women's basketball teams. And Caitlin Clark has, of course, brought all of our attention to the women's college basketball scene. But yeah, I just think that it's these Bowman University cards are pretty cool as far as college cards are concerned, and I think that that Caitlin Clark card will forever be an iconic card just because of her amazing career. She just set the season record for most points scored by a woman in college basketball in one season, and a few games ago she set the all-time career scoring mark. So she's amazing. Juju is the freshman version. I think she's the next one to come along, although I don't think, no matter what, I don't think she'll ever eclipse what Caitlin has done, because Caitlin was the first to do it, right? She is the Steph Curry of women's basketball. Anywho, let's move on to what I did pick up. I don't know if you've seen this. I don't know if I showed this. Small pickup, Daniel Gafford. I don't want to go on about how he's really turned the Mavericks season around, but let me just say they were in the 8th seed, and now they're in the 6th seed, totally out of that play-in scenario, and it's all because they have an inside presence between him and Derek Lively, and Kyrie Irving has stayed healthy, and the Mavericks are going to really, hopefully, make a strong push in the postseason. So color match out of 299, PSA 10 on that. So yeah, I did sell the bobbies. I wanted to quickly just kind of show you what I used to have, bobby wise. Pretty extensive collection, and what I'm down to now. So the Topps Chrome Blue Auto. Um, always will collect the blues, the color matches of guys. A refractor and an atomic. I'm trying to move this kind of sort of, but yeah, that's what I'm down to now. And these two short prints. This is the SP variation from Sonic, 1 out of 6,000 packs to pull this, and then this is the SP out of 2022 Topps Chrome. Still love Bobby, but I liquidated a good chunk of his of my PC of his, and all off of eBay and all for solid prices. So I was happy to do that. And then let's get to the Kaboom part of this. So, not really a big Kaboom guy. Matter of fact, this is the first one I used to own a couple Currys, but I graded them and sold them and made a killing. But this, I'm a huge Jason Williams fan. Small PC, I have his 98 Topps Chrome Refractor rookie and a PSA 9. I have all the big rookies from that class in that set for Refractor 9s because I love that set and I love that rookie class. But so not a lot of Jason Williams stuff out there that is interesting to me, but this was one of them. It's his only Kaboom, comes out of 2021 Crown Royal, and so I said, what the heck? This was going up on auction. It did probably more than I thought it would do, but it was inbounds, and so I picked this up. And then I just kind of got a little, taste of the Kabooms, and I went for this one too. Found a guy off of eBay, Shipping Cards, I believe, with a Z, Shipping Cards with a Z on Instagram. Shout out to you. Good guy, honest guy, didn't try to nickel and dime me. And this will be added to the already existing Jalen Green collection that I have, which I'll share quickly. This is a red choice out of 88, color match PSA 10. Love that card. Then we have the other, let's see, do it like this. The other red, true red out of 299. And the blue ice. Normally I wouldn't get a blue ice of a red team, but yeah, decided that I was going to take a shot while Jalen Green's market was down, and now I'm glad I did. And I think I got this card on the pre-jump prices. I haven't checked his market, but I know he's hot, and I know that people are starting to pay attention to him. I think is that it? That's it. See, we're at 13:30 right now. Baseball season just started. High school wise, we're about halfway through district. We sit at 3-3. Had a tough loss yesterday, but we will survive and move on. And I'll be here for it all. Hopefully, I'll get another one of these free days to make another video, tell you about some, hopefully, more sales, more buys, and shout out to Ziggy No out there doing fighting the good fight. If you know, you know. Ziggy, appreciate you, man. Because I know you'll be watching this because you watch. You're just a good man. Gosh, you're a good guy, and I appreciate your support. And I'm there for you. And I saw your last video talking about the breaker. You know who, with the big league card. Yeah, that guy. And I'm with you 100% on that. Shameful. Till the next time, guys. We'll see you then. Bye.